we have something to talk about. I'll get to Brazil in a second. The less said about them, the better. Mexico against England. What a storyline. What a famous stadium, famous games were played, famous players shined in those occasions. It had all the buildup, the delay for the rain. It's damn near monsoon here in DC. So I can only imagine the other places in the country, and apparently Mexico was hit as well. And they talked a lot about the altitude. I don't know if I've ever experienced that, so I don't know what to really speak to. I'm still kind of confused on how that may or may not affect people. But what a game, and it's the reassurance and the reminder, not that we needed it, but why we watched this game. And sometimes I just sit and think about people who don't pay attention to the sport and what they're missing out on, or maybe not, because maybe they don't see it that way. But what a game, what spirit, what passion. Jude, who else? The thing about England is, twice now, this is another game where a total different guy has totally carried the team on the back. Of course, we know who takes the pin, who gets the pin. He'll always get a lot of the credit, being the number 9 that he is. But Jude Bellingham is reminding people that, don't forget who I am. Don't do it. And I think he's got 4 goals, 4 or 5 goals in the tournament now. So, and then Mexico with the brother with the braids. I think it's Quinones, whatever his name is. He stepped up, did his thing. I kind of was surprised that they took him off early. I get the fatigue factor, and again the altitude and all of that shit. But I think if anybody's gonna grab a goal, it looks like the whole tournament he was the guy. He was the guy that could just pop out of nowhere, out of nothing, and grab you something. So. Then love seeing him go off, but Mexico had chances. Mexico had chances towards the end, or throughout the game, I should say. And I gotta say, I tease him a lot, but the England keeper showed up. He showed up and showed out. You know what I mean? You can't do much about the penalty. And then the goal, again, is point blank range. And again, he's been prolific for Mexico this year, the brother who scored. But Everton boy did his thing. I can't even front. I think for me with him, it's always like the drama of his playing. Like he always does the most. You know what I mean? Like he's just so dramatic with it. But well done for him. I don't think the England team is that great, to be honest. And we'll see what happens as they go on in the tournament. I just don't think they're that great. I think Jude Bellingham played an incredible game. That might have been the performance of the tournament so far by one player, just in terms of course, scoring the goals, but the graft and the work, the defensive work, the attitude, the aggression with the pressing, and Jude is just an incredible player. And I don't know, but it feels like maybe when you talk about, I just say the top 5 players in the world, I don't know if Jude gets mentioned enough. He does it all. There's nothing he can't do, and he's still so young. But that stature and that fight determination and the knowing how great he is really special. So shout out to Jude. Incredible player, incredible performance. And again, another England player carrying the team on his back. So we'll see how that goes as the tournament goes on, but it's getting spicy. Brazil. Ever since Germany, I forget what World Cup that was, 7-0 they took that L. And if we're being real, those teams with Ronaldo, R9, the phenomenon, they weren't even that great. R9 was carrying those teams. So I don't know what's up with Brazil, man. Like, to look at their squad and see all the players they have on their team, and then with that manager, you think that something would improve. But I just don't see it. I don't see it. And I know that Neymar will tell his grandkids that he scored a pointless goal against Norway. He'll say it with tears in his eyes, but he'll still tell them. It's shameful. They got too many good players to be bowing out like that. So, yeah, again, the less said about Brazil, the better. Shout out to Norway. Shout out to the big donkey up front, getting the goals for his team, for his country. If he dies, he dies. So, yeah, just beautiful time right now to be alive, to witness these games. to witness these big, massive events. I will be back to talk about Portugal, Spain, and of course Belgium and US. One love.